What is up, ladies and gentlemen, the online Jamily, JamiroFan2000 here. We got another episode of the Jamiroquai Minute. All the latest Jamiroquai news, and Jamiroquai's got quite the busy tour schedule coming up in 2025 to 2026, so I thought I'd record an episode of the Jamiroquai Minute to give you a breakdown of all 23 tour dates that are to come in the next 2 years. So let's get into more news about that.
Hi, I'm Derek from Jamiroquai, and I'm here with my good friend JamiroFan2000, and you're watching the Jamiroquai Minute here live from the UK, England.
In a busy tour schedule news for Jamiroquai between 2025 to 2026 news, I had to go to Jamiroquai Minute to know that we recently had 3 new tour additions, at least in the 2026 calendar year for Jamiroquai. So I thought I'd record an episode of the Jamiroquai Minute to talk about a little bit of a summary post I did on the twin subreddits of the online Jamily, giving you a breakdown of all the ticket availability for all these 23 tour dates spread between the Heels of Steel Tour and the European Summer Festival Tour 2026 that has so far been announced by Jamiroquai HQ, and of course the supporting promoters of each one of those tour dates. Like I said, I created a summary post with the ticket availability based on the ticket availability list that is on the Jamiroquai official live page at the official Jamiroquai website, of course at Jamiroquai.com. So I thought I'd give you a breakdown of all these tour dates and their ticket availability as of October 30th of 2025. So let's go through these tour dates one at a time. Starting off with the Heels of Steel Tour between November to December of 2025. Here are the gigs one at a time and their ticket availability. November 6th of 2025 in Barcelona, Spain at Palau St. Jordi. Tickets are available. November 8th of 2025 at the LDLC Arena in Lyon, France. The tickets are sold out, but there is a waiting list. November 11th, 2025 at the House Stadion in Zurich, Switzerland. Tickets are still available for that gig. November 13th, 2025, at the Unipol Forum in Milan, Italy. Tickets are sold out, but there is a waiting list for tickets. November 15th of 2025, at the Wiener Stadthalle in Wien, Austria. Tickets are still available. November 19th, 2025, at the Uber Arena in Berlin, Germany. Tickets are still available for that gig. November 22nd of 2025, in the Lanx Arena in Cologne, Germany. Tickets are available for that gig. November 25th of 2025, at the Ziggo Dome in Amsterdam, Holland, which sees Jamiroquai returning to that venue not since 2017. Tickets are sold out for the gig, but there is a waiting list. November 27th of 2025 at the Accor Arena in Paris, France. Tickets are sold out, and there's a waiting list for that gig. November 29th of 2025 at the Ing Arena in Bruxelles, Belgium. Tickets are sold out, but there is a waiting list for that gig. December 3rd of 2025 at the OVO Hydro in Glasgow, United Kingdom. Tickets are still available for that gig. And December 6th, 2025 at the Co-op Live in Manchester, United Kingdom. Tickets are sold out. There is a waiting list for those tickets. December 9th at 2025, night 1 of Jamiroquai at the O2 Arena in London, England, sold out. There is a waiting list for tickets. December 12th, 2025 at the Utilia Arena in Birmingham, United Kingdom. Tickets are sold out with a waiting list for tickets for that gig. And rounding off the 15 tour dates for the Heels of Steel Tour 2025, December 14th, 2025 is night 2 of Jamiroquai at the O2 Arena in London, England. Tickets are sold out for that gig, but there is a waiting list. Now let's move on to the tour dates that have so far been announced for the European Summer Festival Tour for between June to July of 2026. This first date is a new date added. The weekend of June 25th through the 27th at the Tinderbox Festival in Denmark. Tickets will be available at their official festival website as of tonight of October 31st of 2025, of course Halloween. July 2nd, 2026 at the Festival des Nîmes in Nîmes, France. A return of Jamiroquai to the Festival des Nîmes since 2018. Tickets are available for that gig. July 4th of 2026 at the Lucca Summer Festival in Lucca, Italy. A returning of Jamiroquai to Lucca since 2012. Tickets are available for that gig. July 7th of 2026 at the Lux Expo Open Air Festival in Luxembourg, right outside of Germany. Tickets are available for that as well. And now the first of 2 new tour dates has just been added. July 9th of 2026 at the Jazz Open Stuttgart, Germany, and they have not been at Jazz Open Stuttgart since probably 2018. Tickets are available for that gig. And of course, July 11th of 2026 at the Musilac Festival in Aix-les-Bains, France. Tickets will become available very, very soon for that upcoming gig. And the last 2 tour dates rounding off these 23 total tour dates between 2025 to 2026 are as follows. July 16th of 2026 at the Icónica San Lucia Salero Festival in Seville, Spain. Tickets are currently available for that gig. And rounding off all 23 of these tour dates, July 18th of 2026 at the Cool Jazz Festival in Calais, Portugal. Tickets are currently available for that. And like I said, as I prefaced at the beginning of this episode of the Jamiroquai Minute, tickets for these and sold out tickets are currently available on a summary post, which I provided links to all of the said 23 tour dates. So if you'd like to check out the summary post updated as of October 30th of 2025, I'll be sure to put a link to that summary post that is currently available in the subreddits of Online Family down in the description area of this episode of the Jamiroquai Minute down below. And if any more tour dates do get announced, I will update the summary post with the prevalent ticket links and, of course, the additional information of those new added tour dates, most likely for the 2026 tour window, in the summary post on the twin subreddits of the Online Family when they become available. But as always, this is JamiroFan2000, and I'll see you again really soon with another Jamiroquai Minute. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you around.